Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Moving under it, Covey. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits. A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Norfolk used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Fernando Herrera wins his third of the season. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up. Standing in, number 25. And he's one to watch out for. A 7-game hitting streak coming in.
Number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. This is line to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second. Into the box, Breyvic Valera. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. Now at the plate, number 25. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Valera gloves it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits. Ready now, number 25. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Has a look, now the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Digging in, Robert Bourbon. He singled his last time up. Pops this one up. Davis is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan LaVarnway. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Ryan LaVarnway.
Soft liner to the left side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Stepping into the box, David Castellano.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Hero, but from a hitter's perspective, they couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Runner goes in there. Now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught. Coming to the plate now, number 25. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A high fastball is in there. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Rene Gomez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. In there, a base hit. And he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only 1 out.
hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Indians took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Joe Musgrove takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Luther Almanzar hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Indianapolis Indians. 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. Left 7 men on base. For the Tides, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.
Dude, Manny Machado. Manny Machado. $300 million. And he did it for a charity. Sure. Sure.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Buford Waylock will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error. And stepping up now, number 25. First trip to the plate for him in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. So stepping in, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Settling in now, number 25. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Driven nicely into the gap.
That's better.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9
my
games, and
boy.
you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
What was that?
Ward
That
is
was
under
garbage.
it. Makes the play.
That
One
was
away.
absolute garbage. Okay. That was garbage.
Ready for another chance. Robert Bourbon.
That
He'll
was
look to bounce back
trash.
after striking out.
Oh no.
A throw behind the runner at second, and
That's
he just
so
manages
cool.
to get his hand in.
Yeah.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now. At the plate, Max Moroff. He got on top of one and was a
I
ground
got
out
this.
victim last time. Runner's on his way to third. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Weber will reach out with one hand to make
Whoa.
the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Striding in, number 25. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
I got this. I
Ready
got this.
to
I got
deliver.
this. I
Here's
got
the
this.
first pitch.
Dude, I'm so good at this
And,
game.
looks
Easy
like he
dub.
got the call
Easy
there on the
dub.
pitch
Easy
inside. It's
dub.
0-1. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
From the stretch. And he struck him out.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play. Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Durham Bulls and the Indian. Rodney Bridges will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters.
Get me on the
Right-handers
road,
coming
please.
into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Weber
What?
back in plenty of time to put this
Dude,
away.
he's like an
However,
alien.
and
He's
there
like
are
6
2
foot
gone.
tall.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Esparza stands at second with 2 gone.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Buddy Clay.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 hit,
Put
1
it in
left.
me harder.
Stepping
I
into the
need it
box,
harder,
Bobby
Daddy.
Hamp. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
You're not giving it to me hard enough.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Number 25 is there, and he has it for the out.
3 is stupid.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 25. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Down the first baseline.
Oh,
And that finds its way
got
through
him.
for a base hit.
You're angry, kid. You're mad. You're mad.
And
Just
they
stop
keep
being
rolling
mad.
here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything
Yeah,
is
it's almost like
moving
he's the
north.
best player in baseball.
So
Oh, wait,
coming to
he
the plate,
is.
Pedro Gutierrez. And their runners at the corners now.
Gutierrez.
The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first.
Go!
And that is into right field, a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
What are you talking about?
Digging in, Ryan
Ribeye
Lavarnway.
steak.
First time up, he went down
Chalk
looking.
it up.
Ryan
Ribeye
0-2
steak.
count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double
Dude,
play
my
to get him out of the
team's
inning.
actual
So 1 run
garbage.
on 3 hits.
You're so bad.
Now in the box, number
Get
25.
better.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at
What
the knees.
was
Don't think
that?
he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
That was actual trash.
And here's a
Ooh.
slider that runs inside that time, and that'll
Better
keep
be
him
careful
from
there,
diving out
buddy.
over the plate.
We can't
Dude,
hear it
grand
from here,
slam.
obviously, but I think
I'm gonna do it.
someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Yeah, but if
It's
you wear
one
it, that
thing to
could be
get
the
hit
end of your
around, but it's
career.
far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
No!
And he'll take
Dude,
to
you
the
missed
bag
it when I hit it right
himself,
to
and
you,
a
but then I
great
hit it
job
to your
of
right a
pitching
little
out of the
bit. And
bases-loaded
yeah,
situation
you're
in this
good.
spot.
You're good, kid. You're so cool.
Now batting,
You're
Carlos
awesome.
Esparza.
You're
He'll try to
amazing.
follow up the double
You
in
are
his
the
last
best,
at-bat with
okay?
another big
You're
hit
the
right here.
best. You probably play this game all
There's a
day,
swing
every
and a
day,
drive
even
hit
though
well
you're a
out to right
computer.
field.
So you
Going
could just
back
run
is
that
the right
program
fielder
back and forth.
at the
Boom.
track. The wall. Gone.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitcher.
Into the box now, Dave Kaufman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right.
I got him. Dude, I got this guy.
Number 25 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And
I
he
don't
will
have that
scurry
guy.
back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that'll get down out there near the
I
wall.
wasn't paying attention.
Choi takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores as they now trail by only 2.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
So digging in now, number 25.
Moving up for
He
the
was a
Indians.
ground out victim last time up.
Right fielder, number 25.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Digging in once again, number 25. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Guerrero.
Dude, it's
is
every
gonna have
single
room out
time.
there as he
It's
puts
every
this away to
single
retire the
time.
side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left.
Ji-Man Cho.
Ready for another shot now. Ji-Man Choi. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
Pickle
Only
sauce.
down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
Dude, 1 for 5 that game. That was
Closes it.
actually bad. Thick.
This manager is looking to get more production out of his hitters.
My phone's crusty. It'll get a little bit crustier when I go. I'm not gonna go on that topic. Think.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Indianapolis Indians and the Toledo Mud Hens. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
No. What's
Russell
your
Quinones, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan
favorite
Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Standing in, Michael Tran. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he popped him up. Mora ranging into shallow right, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3.
Digging in now, Ronnie Rodriguez. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Number 25 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. In now, number 25, ready to get his day at the plate started right here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really
Dude,
key for this
I feel
leadoff
like
guy
I
to try to
crushed
get on
that one,
and get a big
and
inning
it's
started.
barely make. This
Time
is
for
why
a
I need
look
to
at the
upgrade my
defensive alignment for the home team.
power.
And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting
Power.
pitcher, what
I
really
have
jumps
been
out on
not
me
hitting
is the fact that he doesn't
power
strike a ton
button.
of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play.
Digging in to try it again, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
TV and you slowly.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Booker leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. Booker rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they close the gap to 3 now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Troy
Dude,
Willett
jeans are
comes
so
into this at-bat 0
uncomfortable.
for 1 in the ball game. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Rodriguez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go.
Just
the
you
Mud
and
Hens lead
Bree.
it 4-1. Coming to the plate now, Zane Bartley. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Zane Bartley.
Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and
Get
2
a
men
reply.
left
It's
stranded.
just you
On to
and
the top
Bree.
of inning number 5 we go.
I'm
The
gonna
Mud Hens
laugh.
are on top 4-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 25. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
There, buddy.
And a
probably
strike to even the
hit
count.
that.
1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside
I'm
corner.
doing the Babe Ruth.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after
Dude,
you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Darwell Lugo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Dude, just
Around
pick it up.
second now,
Just pick
they
it
still
up.
haven't flagged this one down. Lugo takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He will score. And it's now 5-3.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker.
So striding forward now, Elliot Bender. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under it is. Play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. The Mud Hens lead it 5-3. Leading off the inning, number 25, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1.
Makes sense.
1-0 home. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Striding in once again, Troy Willett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Toledo Mud Hens hosted a 3-run first. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Indianapolis Indians and the Toledo. Taylor. Roderick will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up the W in this one here today.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that's a fair ball. The relay
got
on
him.
the second, but he's in
Let's
safely
go.
as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Next will be the designated hitter, Pedro Gutierrez. He went deep in the contest last night. From the stretch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Sanchez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 1 run. Stepping in, Elliot Bender comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Just an everyday hug. You know?
Ready with the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Stepping up to the plate, number 20. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now at the plate, number 25. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Three runs already home. home here. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull a trigger on it.
3-1.
Okay. Sure.
Booker at third with 2 away.
Hold on, let me get this at bat and then I'll text you.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And the payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
So striding in, Pedro Gutierrez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Hard ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push.
Big man. Okay.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 25. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit toward the right side. What? And this will be put away easily for the out. So nothing happening this time around.
No. We're doing a replay. I do not trust that. That is not what it looked like.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Mike Gerber. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of... strikeouts thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. 1 run is scored. Now the relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches. Certainly put himself in a tough spot with the bases loaded there.
Ready once again, number 25. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Pyle on second. Booker. At first, 1 gone. The 1-0 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Yeah, that was
Ramirez
bad pitch
is
to
there.
him.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-4 the final finish today.
Yeah, it is very noticeable.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set. Felipe Salgado, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Number 25.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get
Door.
left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit. Into the box now, Benito Sierra. He reached on a single in his first try.
Sierra.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Striding into the box, number 25. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 on the way. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1.
2-0, 1 strike, the count.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Pedro Gutierrez.
What are you talking about?
And to wiggle out of this, here it is. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble. It finds the gap for extra bases. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. At the plate, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 25.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4,
Dude,
and it's a base on
this guy
balls to lead off
cannot
the 5th
pitch
inning.
at all,
And
he's
this is
probably
exactly what you
gonna
want to do
break
when
my
you're trying to
hitting
put a
streak
start
just
away.
because of this.
Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point.
There's a swing
And
and
that's
a
a
ball
home
hit in
run.
the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for nothing.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 25. A couple of walks for him thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only one pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
0-1, here it comes. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
1-1 is in there for the second strike. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air, deep down the left field line.
Go hard, you're scoring.
And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Hoping to send him packing, pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Now to the plate, Pedro Gutierrez. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBI.
Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Leading off the inning, Chris Espinoza, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Stepping in, number 25, and it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Sierra is right there on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. This is skied out toward right. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there.
The game's future stars are on display. Elvis Franco is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field and deep. Back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled.
Digging in, number 25. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Around second. He's on his way to third.
Get out,
the relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. No runs on a hit. Standing in, Lonnie Chisenhall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Chisenhall.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. 3 innings complete. Indianapolis leads it 9-0.
Leading off for the Indians.
At the plate, number 25. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now at the plate, Freddie Campillo.
Leading off the fourth inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Ready now, Benito Sierra.
Now batting, the shortstop.
The windup and the 0-1.
Sierra.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. Indianapolis is out in front, 9-1. Digging in, number 25, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Into the box, Pedro Gutierrez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 1-2 hit back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Now at the plate, Troy Willett, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. The 1-1 home. High pop up. Yamada has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5. Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Campillo.
Right fielder, Freddie Campillo.
Now the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the... Stepping into the box, number 25. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to...
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The Indianapolis Indians jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Buford Waylock earns his 5th winner of the year. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present Juan Ramirez, the Cuban-born southpaw, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walk.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, head-to-head against Nova. He's 1 for 4.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Under it is the right fielder, and the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Stepping up now, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Coming to the plate now, Pedro Gutierrez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A ground ball to third, and they could get two. The second for one, relay to first in time, and just like that. So stepping in, Tyler Naquin. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
I know he's still in.
Settling in now, number 25, a hit in 2 tries so far. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming, here it is. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Freddie Campillo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped him up. And no one can get there as it falls. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, so frustrating.
Ready for another chance? Lonnie Chisenhall, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Ready on 1 and 2. Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
And that is why you just can't put your...
Striding in, number 25. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1 and 2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an their half of the 7th.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Third baseman, Pedro Gutierrez.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chisenhall has it in his tracks, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Troy Willett. He singled his last time up.
Troy Willett.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Chisenhall is going to get there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding forward now is the DH, Robert Bourbon.
Designated hitter, Robert Bourbon.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Liner towards second, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big.
to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning of this one to come through.
He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Clippers lead it 10-0. Stepping into the box, Bradley Zimmer. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now Zimmer with a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot here for Bradley Zimmer. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. There are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you could tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Boy, not a bad way to end the month. He gets his 3rd hit of this game, and I'm not so sure, Mark, he's going to look forward to the calendar flipping to the next month.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Dan, you get 3 knocks the last day of the month, you're feeling frisky heading into the next 30 days.
Here now the 2-2. Fly ball out to right field. Right fielder is on the run, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 8 full. Columbus is out in front 13-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 25, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. 13-2 is the rather one-sided final tally. The Columbus Clippers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Juan Ramirez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Stepping up to the plate, Miguel Mateo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-2.
Miguel Mateo.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple. So coming to the plate, David Vorowitz, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. It's over his head, and they're going to take the lead. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, he might have slept.
Now in the box, number 25. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And that is down, as that could be two bases. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Set to go now, Ryan LaVarnway, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Runner breaks for third. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Great job right there.
Hey, a risky send right there.
Digging in, number 25. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line towards center field. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
That ball was hit hard. Good job.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And he misses there for ball four. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
David Castellano.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back safely. None out, runners at first and second. Pitch is popped up. Stevenson will do this himself, and that's the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Max Moroff.
Now batting, second baseman, Max Moroff.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball left side. Scooped up, one there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. Now batting, number 25. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So digging in now, number 25. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Digging in once again, Ryan LaVarnway. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Into the box now, David Castellano. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Soft liner towards short, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over. And tonight's final 7-3. Louisville get their 20th home win this year. Robert Stevenson earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Stephen Brault giving up 6 earned. Austin Bryce takes the rare 3-inning save, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the Indianapolis Indians and the Louisville Bats. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Matt Harvey will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Standing in, number 25, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. Hard ground ball to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. In now, Pedro Gutierrez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Line towards center field. Williams is there, 2 gone. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Indianapolis leads it 1-0. Digging in now, number 25. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Pedro Gutierrez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Bats lead it 3-1. Digging in to try it again, number 25. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. As a look, now the pitch. Line softly out toward left center. In there, a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Drilled to the right side. Oh, what a dive. Onto the shortstop at second, but it's thrown away. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Coming to the plate now, Troy Willett.
Troy Willett.
Softly hit here to the left side. A tag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready for another shot now, Mason Williams. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Mason Williams.
This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in once again, number 25. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, number 25 is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping in, Michael Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Cabrera.
The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. And that retires the side. So it's no runs on no hit. So striding forward now, number 25. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off for ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Williams waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away. A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Indianapolis Indians wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Clay Holmes earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now batting, number 25.
That's a ball.
Low for ball 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there. That
a swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And the 2-1. A wave and a miss.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Damian Magnifico has been summoned from the first. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Here now is our final line.
Yeah, I thought he pitched.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight we wrap up this brief. Ivan Nova, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game,
well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. An inning in the books.
Batting 8, second baseman, Luis Baez.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. Pyle will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits. So striding in, Miguel Mateo, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to. Now at the plate, David Horowitz, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Comes set, and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Under it is the right fielder, and that's the third out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 25. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is after it.
Go, 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 go.
But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
and this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Now at the plate, Troy Willett. He drew a walk his first time up. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, number 25. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
So no runs on a hit. Into the box now, Luis Baez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Luis Baez.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, number 25. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
At the plate, Troy Willett. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw gets him 2 down. Now to the plate, Ryan LaVarnway. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the 3-2. Line drive to center field. Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. So here's the cleanup hitter, David Borowitz, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats. Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1.